Hey everybody, welcome to episode 60 of Round the Twist. It is October 6th, 2010, and I'm painting again tonight, hence the get up. I need to put a second coat on in the craft room, but let's get through what I've got on the needles. There's not been a whole lot of knitting going on this week. Some on projects that have languished for a while and some not on others. The Eunice socks, I remembered to bring them upstairs this week. Sadly, are still sitting at the same spot. I have done nothing on these, and I feel awful. But they're not a transportable project really right now, just because of the charts and everything. And yeah, I haven't been feeling them, so I haven't been working on them. So those have been sitting down in my living room. My True Blood Clapetee, True Blood Red, air quotes around red Clapetee, I actually have made progress on. I am into the straight sections. Hang on, which side did I drop a stitch on? This side. There's where I dropped it, and I love this. I'm actually able to pull, and it's dropping. So there's my first drop stitch. It's sticking a little bit, but you know what? After doing 2 of these out of Noro Silk Garden, which has a mohair content, and 1 out of Lion and Lamb. See, there's my first drop stitch. Yay! 1 out of Lion and Lamb, which is a wool silk single that the pattern actually calls for. That was so effortless. I'm enjoying the woo-boo. Seems to... It's good for the Clapetee. I don't know if I like the feel of it for a sweater, but I don't know if I'd want to knit a sweater out of it. So I'm kind of glad that I'm going to spin Millie. I don't know if you guys can see the first big trash bag back there actually says Millie on it. That's where all the processed fleece is right now. I mean, it's a lovely yarn. I'm just not sure if I'd be crazy about it as a sweater. I'd have to try it as a sweater, but not right now, obviously. But yeah, I'm into the straight rows of that, so it's flying. Next, what do I have next? Oh, my crochet hexagon blankie. I got a lot done this week. Whoops, there's another one. I got 27 more hexagons done. This is mainly because it's something, the hexagons to me have hit the point that they're so mindless. Sorry, hang on, retrieval. Oh, there we go. They're so mindless that I can plunk myself down in front of the computer for 5 minutes and, I don't know, put on an episode of Corner Gas or something before work, and just to relieve tension. Just, see, I keep leftover yarn wound up on the desk, and my crochet hook's sitting somewhere. Oh, right down there. And I just reel off a hexagon or 2. But this week, it wasn't all leftovers for me this week. I have a couple from the Baby Yours jacket, a sweater that I did for my friend Elaine last year. A few from the Krabby McCrabby pants from my Charlotte's Web shawl. There's still a lot more of that left. And I think this was the Incredible Shrinking Violet that was last year's Rockin' Sock Club, or the year before, maybe? I can't remember. A couple of years old. A few of those. And then all of these are from various samples that I had gotten, I think mainly at the Des Moines Knit-In. There was one from the Painted Tiger. There's one from Colorful Yarn. And I'm not even sure if these are all, those 2 are still, I'm pretty sure the Painted Tiger is still in operation. I'm not sure about Colorful Yarn. And then some Fiesta Baby Boom that we got at the Spring Fling this year. And I've just been making little, insane little hexagons. It's nuts. I don't know why I'm getting so obsessive with the hexagons, except I want to try to start the blanket this year, but that's crazy talk. That's just crazy talk. Someone talked me back from the ledge. I'm getting too many irons in the fire, and I can tell it's starting to show. And I'm just feeling very splintered, fractured. How would you put it? Just like I'm I need to be cloned into about 6 or 8 different clones to get everything done that I want to do, plus work, plus redo the craft room, plus everything else. And yeah, I know it's not getting pretty. Other thing that I have done nothing on, the K-Uni cardigan. It hasn't even moved off the desk. From where I plunked it last week, it has sat there. I have done nothing. So I'm 2 whole pattern repeats in, and that's it. That's all I've got on it for you. I just need to move that back down to the living room so I can get stuff done. The other thing that I made progress on, and it was mainly because this last weekend was a work weekend for me, and I needed something mindless that I could pick up and throw down at will to run, take care of patients. And so Sarah's Christmas socks for this year, I managed to pick up and get most of the way down the foot. From where that safety pin is, I wanted to do 2 more inches, so I've got about another inch before I start the toe. I did space, oh, sorry, that was my computer. I did space the buttonholes so they're evenly spaced on the cuff. And this is out of the, what is it? Oh my gosh, this is what I get for not writing stuff down. Socks That Rock medium weight in River Rock, to which I believe was just released fairly recently. This was last year's Rock and Sock Club. And I'm loving how the colors are coming out. It's such a simple pattern, but it's so good. I know I've talked about this pattern before several times, so good mindless pattern if you have someone that likes short socks. It's fabulous. So those will be done probably fairly soon, and I need to just get my butt working on everything else. Yeah, let's see. Well, you know, rather than try and squish everything into the last 3 minutes, we'll do a short second segment, so I will be right back. See you guys in part 2.